What's up you guys, it's Ben and welcome back to my channel where we talk about everything there is relating to selling on Amazon. So for today's video, I wanted to cover one of the most important topics when it comes to selling on Amazon, and that is seller fees. We're going to talk about today all the fees relating to selling on Amazon. I'm going to go into detail about what they are, how much you should be expecting to pay for each and every single one of these, how important and how necessary they are, and most importantly, make sure that you understand them. Make sure you know exactly where they come from. Make sure exactly you know what you're paying for, how much you should pay, why you should pay it, and then go. What's up you guys, it's Ben and welcome back to my channel where we talk about everything that there is relating to selling on Amazon. So for today's video, what I wanted to do is cover one of the most important topics when it comes to selling on Amazon, and that is all of their fees. Their fees have been going up through the roof over the last few years, so I think it is important for me to show you guys all of the new potential Amazon FBA sellers, what they are, how much you should be paying, and what to expect, to be completely honest, because the last thing you guys want is starting selling off on Amazon FBA, and on your first product you start incurring various fees that you just didn't account for. This can very easily lead to much lower profit margins, and in some bad cases even end up losing you money. So after watching today's video, I hope you will get a much better understanding as to what you should be expecting, what those fees are, and be much more prepared for your first product on Amazon FBA UK marketplace. With that being said guys, if you are interested in selling on Amazon and you're quite serious about it and you want to do it this year, which is a great year to start, then please don't forget to check the links down below for my mentorship program. Otherwise, if you're looking for a few discount codes such as Helium 10 where you get 50% off, Jungle Scout 30% off, Transferwise £500 transfer completely free of charge, or Tide, the perfect business bank account to start off your Amazon FBA business. Every little bit helps guys, because at the end of the day, any little money you can save is more money back into your pocket for you to reinvest and introduce more and more products long term. With that being said guys, let's get straight to the video. Right guys, so the very first fee that we need to talk about is probably going to be the most obvious one, and that is the subscription fee to Amazon. Now when it comes to selling on Amazon guys, there are two types of plans that you can subscribe to. There is the professional selling plan, which is £25 per month plus VAT, which they have conveniently forgot to add here, or there's the individual selling plan with no subscription fee whatsoever. Now in a nutshell, in the very beginning you might think, well, I might as well just go for the individual selling plan because there is no fee to pay at all. However, not so fast guys, because what you'll realize is that if you do subscribe for the individual selling plan, your other fees such as referral and fulfillment fees will be a lot higher. You will be paying per item each and every single time. So I have done the math and it works out that if you are planning to sell anything over 20 products a month, then you're better off going with the professional selling plan and paying the monthly fee each and every single month. If you are going to take this serious, and if you are going to start off Amazon FBA full-time, where it actually replaces your full-time income, then don't waste time and start with the professional selling plan straight away. Not only it will be cheaper in the long run, but it will actually provide you many more tools on your selling dashboard. It will provide you with orders, business reports, and various other things that are crucial for you to run off your Amazon FBA business. In my personal opinion, it is a no-brainer. Now, next up, for per item fees, professional selling plan, as I mentioned before, there's no per item fee. However, on the individual selling plan, there's the 0.75 pence per each item. So there's an additional fee straight away that comes onto the individual selling plan, which is why I said if you're going to do it professionally, just don't bother with the individual selling plan. I never did. I started off straight away professionally. Now, the next fee that is really important to cover, guys, is the referral fee. This is basically the fee that we pay to Amazon for them allowing us to use their website, okay? The referral fee is being paid by absolutely every single seller on Amazon FBA marketplace. Okay, there are other fees that the sellers basically pay, well, depending on whether or not they want to fulfill by Amazon, whether they want Amazon to fulfill their orders, but the referral fee is being paid by everybody equally. Okay, and the way it works, guys, it depends on each and every single category that you're going to be selling in. And this is really, really important to note, because some products can fit into various categories, and therefore you may want to consider and think about what category you want to be selling in, so you don't overpay in fees. Ideally, you want to sell in a category with as low fees as possible. And as you can see, each category has got their own percentages of the value. Okay, so, and this is where you don't get a straight up fee per each item. What you do get is basically a percentage of your total cost. So as your price goes up of each and every single item, then your fees are going to go up. The referral fees will go up. Also, another thing that's really, really important for you guys to know is that on some products, you will get a different fee. You will basically get a band, okay? And this is really, really important. I want to highlight this to you because it really made a big difference to me. Say, for example, you're going to be selling something in beauty. As you can see, there is 8.16% for all the products of total sales under £10. But if you're going to sell anything over £10, then your fee is going to go up to 15.3%, okay? That basically means that the amount of money you will get back after fees for a product that is priced between $9.99 and $10.99 is very, very similar. So effectively, the customer is going to be paying £1 more, but you will be taking home the same, if not a little bit less sometimes, okay? So what I do when it comes to selling on Amazon, guys, I will either price my products at $9.99 to make it as attractive as possible to the customer, or I will go straight to $11.99, $12.99, and so on and so forth. I want to make sure that if I am going to increase the price, I'm going to be benefiting from it, okay? I don't want, the last thing I want is to increase the price for the customer and get nothing in return and only pay Amazon more in fees. And this is something that is really overlooked by a lot of people, and they completely forget that the fees change with the price that you decide to sell at, okay? And this goes for baby products, beauty, and as you can see, various other products have got various other types of fees as well. So I think it's important for you guys to, when you are selling on Amazon and you have considered a particular category, just to have a look at their website and see what fees are they going to be charging. Because let's say you're going for beauty, you might want to all of a sudden go for something a little bit cheaper because the fees are going to be substantially less, okay? Also, car, motorbike as well. Here you can see that it goes into more detail as to what exactly you're going to be selling at and to the fees. So car, motorbike, electronic devices will get one type of fee, but then all the remaining car, motorbike products will get a different type of fee as well. But what I wanted to highlight is the beauty, and beauty, baby, what else do I sell in? Electronic as well. I sell that there, but it doesn't really apply to me because I only sell with £100 and under. Also health and personal care as well. This is where the salary banding happens there too. And grocery and gourmet, something that they don't really sell at, but something for you guys to be aware of effectively. So that is the first thing, okay? And as you can see, all the fees are very, very different, and these get basically adjusted pretty much on a yearly basis, okay? Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, sometimes the banding changes or anything like that. And when this does happen, usually Amazon will send people an email so they know exactly what's going on. The trouble is, a lot of new sellers completely ignore those emails, and this is why it's important to stay up to date with everything that's going on. Okay, and then what I also wanted to show you is not the closing fees, that doesn't really apply to most of us, the refund administration fee as well. So basically what happens is that if you sell an item and you pay the referral fee, but then the customer is unhappy and wants to refund the product, wants to give it back to you effectively, well then majority of the referral fee will be paid back. However, Amazon is cheeky and they will charge you a referral, basically administration fee, which is 20% of the referral fee. And this gives you a perfect example, is that if the referral fee is £1.50, then you will have to pay 30 pence back basically. So you'll only get back £1.20, not £1.50. So Amazon effectively gets paid regardless of what happens with the product, whether it gets returned or it doesn't. Okay, this is really, really important because all the refunds that do come back can add up to quite a lot of money, guys. So it's something for you to consider, and also something for you to think about as well, because what I found is that instead of getting all of the products destroyed, which you can easily choose Amazon to do, get them sent back to you. Because once you get them sent back to you, sometimes it can just be something as simple as a damaged packaging, and you can try and resell it somewhere else, maybe almost as new on eBay or Facebook Marketplace or something like that. The last thing you want to do is get Amazon to destroy all your products that have been refunded because you're too lazy to do anything with them. That is literally just money thrown down the drain. Okay, next up, Amazon FBA fees and the storage fees. Okay, so let's go up to the very top here. Okay, now the fulfillment fee is the next very, very important fee, and that only applies for people that want their orders fulfilled by Amazon. Now, if you're going to be a seller that is going to be fulfilling all of your orders yourself, okay, you can completely skip this part of the video because this does not apply to you. You will not have to pay any fulfillment fees or any storage fees. However, in my opinion, if you want to sell on Amazon long term and you want to scale the business to 1, 5, 10, 15 products and so on and so forth, and you're by yourself living at home, then scaling will be difficult if you're going to be sending all of the orders yourself. This is where Amazon FBA fulfillment does come in very, very handy. And here you go as well. As you can see, fulfillment fee calculator, it will all depend on how big the parcel is. Because the bigger the item, the higher the fulfillment fee is going to be. And given that is the case, you also have to calculate how much you're going to be paying in fees depending on the size of the product. And the way you can do that is by playing around here with the different types of sizes, different parcels and stuff like that. Okay, now what you can do if you don't know what the packaging is going to be is speak to your supplier. How big is the item? Can you please give me the dimensions? So then you can figure out as to which one of these is going to be applicable to. Also, another interesting tip as well is that if the item can potentially be folded by your supplier, if it can be made smaller or something like that, then please don't forget to ask them to do that, because what you will find is that the fulfillment fees can easily change quite substantially if you just fold the item in somewhat or somehow, because the last thing you want is basically Amazon sending the biggest possible package for a relatively small or modest item that could have easily been folded. At the end of the day, guys, you are the ones paying for that fulfillment, not Amazon, not the customer, it's you. Okay, this is something very, very important that I had to learn the hard way. Next up, storage fees. Again, this is something important, and this is quite standard and quite easy to understand. And for most of us, it will be standard size January to September per cubic foot of 66 pence, and October to December per cubic foot 93 pence. Okay, now if you're fortunate to have your own garage, if you're fortunate enough to have your own warehouse, please try and store majority of your products there. Okay, this is not the cheapest compared to warehousing and various other things. Okay, so what you want to do is ideally store it somewhere safe away from Amazon, and then just drip feed to Amazon here and now when you need to restock your products. If you have no other choice, then you will have to store all your products on Amazon. What I have done personally is I have rented out a storage unit myself over the last 6 months, and basically send all of the products to the warehouse first, and then let's say if I get 1,000 units, I will send 200 to Amazon and hold the other 800 at the warehousing unit. Once the 200 has sold out or close to selling out, I will drip feed more and more and more. This way, my storage fees has gone down dramatically from Amazon, and I am paying slightly more now in the warehousing that I have privately storage. However, it does work out a lot cheaper than what I used to do before. So it's definitely something for you guys to consider. Okay, and then it provides you with an example of how much you would pay for an SD card, for a toaster, and so on and so forth. Next up, something that is away from Amazon, but also something that is essential, guys, and that is some sort of product research tool. Now, I do provide affiliate links for Helium 10 and Jungle Scout, but at the end of the day, this is something that you will have to pay for, because if you are going to sell on Amazon, product research is essential. You can't just pick a product to sell on Amazon without doing any proper research, without looking into what people are buying, into what people are searching, into what people are wanting to buy, what sells and what not. Okay, Now, whether or not you decide to go for a Helium 10 or Jungle Scout or any other product research tool is completely up to you. The reason why I personally recommend Helium 10 over all the others is because it provides every single tool you need to sell on Amazon all in one place. If you go for the sake of Jungle Scout or AMZ Scout or something like that, then you may buy those tools and you may find that they have some, but they don't have all. Okay, just to give you an example, Helium 10 will provide you with email templates and email support. Basically what that means is that every single customer that gets your order will get a follow-up email template that you have created and you automated for that to happen. Jungle Scout does not have that. So if you choose Jungle Scout, which is a cheaper version, you're going to go with something else, another piece of software such as Feedback Genius or whatever, to make sure that each and every single customer gets those emails. So what I personally would advise is just go for Helium 10. It's all in one package. In my opinion, it's the best one. It's the one I've been using over the last 3 years, and just leave it at that. I know it's pricey, but it will pay off dividends long term, believe me. Next up, advertising on Amazon. This is what Amazon will always push for you to use as much as possible. And as you can see straight away, they will provide you £20 of free clicks when you start, as you can start advertising right now. This is where Amazon makes a lot of their money. And what essentially it is that you as a seller will pay Amazon to push your product onto their first page, okay? You will pay in a bidding system, so to speak, to get your product onto the first page, build some sales history, build some sales rank, so then your organic ranking can go up on the first page, and that's when you essentially make money. So in a nutshell, guys, Amazon will make money off you from referral fees, from subscription fees, from fulfillment fees, from storage fees, and from advertising as well. So for people that think, oh, Amazon doesn't take a chunk out of your business, you're clearly mistaken. Amazon takes a big chunk out of each and every single one of our businesses, and they want to take as much as possible. So it's really important when it comes to advertising, guys. It is necessary for you to start selling, in my opinion. For you to list your first product on the first page, it is necessary, almost essential. But the way you do it, you have to be smart. You have to make sure that you're only bidding for keywords that are going to bring you money. You don't want to be bidding for keywords that are very, very broad, because you will pay for every single customer that clicks onto your product, okay? You don't pay for every customer that buys your product. Any customer that clicks on that sponsored ad, you will pay for it. And that payment can go from anything from 10 pence all the way to £3-4, okay? This is the money that you want to make sure gets used wisely, okay? Because each and every single click costs a lot of money, and all of those 10 pence, 50 pence, and so on and so forth can add up very, very quickly, okay? And then the last fee that a lot of people don't really think about is the trademark fee, okay? Basically what I tell people is that if you are going to sell on Amazon long term, full time, and if you've now started selling on Amazon, maybe you've got 1 or 2 products selling, you need to consider getting yourself a trademark, getting yourself a brand name, because of so many reasons that I've spoken in other videos. But in a nutshell, it will provide you with protection. It will provide you with more information about your product and what sells and what doesn't. And Amazon much prefers you being a branded seller, having your own name, your own legal name on the UK marketplace. And that can go from £170 to £200. And if you want to add any more classes, which I personally never do, you'll add another £50. Not just the cost that matters here, but also the amount of time. And usually it takes anything between 4 to 8 weeks to get that trademark registry number that you can then use on Amazon and register your brand officially, okay? This is all really, really important, guys. So if you did have any questions or anything like that, please don't forget to comment down below. I will try to answer them as quickly as I possibly can. If you did like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.